Hard to believe it's been 26 years since the Sandlot came out last year, the 25th anniversary. We had your buddy Patrick Renner here last year, Ham Porter. Now we got Scotty Smalls, Tom Guiry joining us here. Welcome out to BB&T Ballpark.
Oh, thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
I know last year you guys did a lot of press for the 25th anniversary, going to a lot of ballparks. So it must be kind of fun for you to come back to the ballpark every year.
Yeah, I get a big kick out of it. And I was always on the East Coast, so I hadn't seen the guys in almost 20-something years. And after 5 minutes of seeing them all, we were back to being 11 years old.
That's what Patrick
really cool.
said. He said it was just amazing that you guys had just able to pick up where you left off. And that's, I guess, the mark of true friendship, right?
Yeah, we lucked out because everybody's a great guy. I mean, we're all really good friends, so it's just a blast being around and hanging out.
So you're 12 years old. How did you get cast as Scotty Smalls?
I think Sandlot was like my 6th audition. I did a lot of theater and when I was a kid because I actually was really shy and I had, when you're like 5, 6 years old, you kind of have rough times saying different words and stuff. So they put me in school plays to try to correct it.
Sure.
And I just dug it and stuck with it.
Now, how was the baseball side of things? Because I know Patrick claimed that he and Mike were probably the 2 best ball players. How much baseball did you have coming into the role?
I played. I wasn't great, but I was definitely a better player than Scotty Smalls was. I had a little league coach that he saw the film and then called my house and he said, "What did you do to me?"
Well, I mean, it's a great role because Scotty kind of comes in and he's kind of the new kid on the block, and the neighborhood guys all kind of befriend him, and then the coming-of-age story begins. What was it like playing that character? Because it was kind of he was really a central part. I mean, all the characters were big characters, but this was really one of the central stories of the movie was Scotty's story.
Yeah, well, I think what makes the movie really kind of enduring for so long is I think people can relate to it because the bottom line is it's friendship.
Yeah.
And I think everybody can kind of relate to one of the characters in the film.
Sure. And I know there was, I don't know if improv is the right word, but I know Patrick was saying the director who also was the narrator and wrote the film, he would kind of be like funding the lines to you guys during filming.
Yeah.
So that was a little bit of a different part of the process, right?
Yeah. I remember when Patrick was, we were playing the game against the Little League team, and the director, David Mickey Evans, who's amazing, he's hysterical, and he was just yelling at Pat, "Say this, say that, tell him this, tell him that." And Pat had a field day with it. I mean, he was so good in the movie.
Do you have I mean, obviously, You're Killing Me, Smalls, you probably hear that everywhere you go, but do you have a favorite line, or is there a favorite part of the movie that, when you look back, that you like?
I love the 4th of July scene.
Yeah.
And I remember it was so hot when we were filming the movie in Utah. There was, inside the treehouse, it was in a warehouse, and it was nice and air conditioning. And I think that was probably the most fun we had, because we were able just to play off each other, and it was awesome.
And it's so interesting that, last year you guys get back together and you're kind of reliving all this. What was it like telling those stories? Because there's something when you kind of have a reunion like that, you kind of, sometimes you remember things that other guys don't remember, and they're telling you things that you don't remember. And what was that kind of like getting back together? It
was crazy. I mean, I took my family and my kids back to the Sandlot because they still have it there.
Right, yeah.
And I was with all the other guys, and all these memories came flooding back to me, and it never would have happened if I didn't go back there.
Yeah.
So it's really crazy, when stuff like that happens. It's really cool.
Yeah. Well, and it really it kind of launched what's been a really good career for you. I mean, you were in Black Hawk Down. That was a great movie. You were in a movie Lassie. You've been in a bunch of TV shows. One of my favorite series, The Black Donnellys. I know I love that show. That was awesome. But it's been kind of a fun ride for you.
Yeah, I always enjoyed acting, but it's feast and famine.
Yeah.
It's up and down. So I work a regular job. I got kids to feed. If I'm lucky enough to work, I jump the chance. But it's not easy to work constantly as an actor.
Well, I don't think people realize just how tough show business is. I mean, it's not like a 9-to-5 job where you have things going on. I mean, you could be working 6 or 7 jobs at one time, and then all of a sudden it dries up. But I know it's been great having you here, great having you out at the ballpark. Awesome. I know fans are getting ready to get up and get some autographs from each of you. So, and I know you're throwing out a first pitch as well. Yeah, hopefully I can get it over the plate. It's been a while since I threw a ball, so let's see what I do. It's like riding a bike. You'll be fine. Just aim a little higher than you normally would, and you'll be all set. Hey, Scotty Smalls, everybody. Tom Guiry, glad he's here, and hope you get a chance to meet him. He's a good dude. Great talking with him, and hope you enjoy the game tonight.